Co-teaching is a collaborative teaching model where two or more educators work together to plan, teach, and assess students in the same classroom, often with the goal of supporting a diverse range of learners, including students with special needs. The four pillars of co-teaching refers to key strategies or principles that support effective co-teaching. These pillars can vary slightly depending on the source, but the general concept revolves around around collaboration, co-teaching, co-planning, and reflection. Co-teaching at its core is a partnership between two or more educators who bring different strengths, skills, and perspectives to the classroom. It's about collaboration and shared responsibility. And when done well, it creates a dynamic environment that benefits both teachers and students, rather than the traditional model where one teacher leads while the other assists. Positive co-teaching requires both teachers to engage actively, with each contributing their expertise to meet the diverse needs of all of our students. One of the most significant advantages, as far as I'm concerned, of co-teaching is the ability to address a wide range of learning styles and needs. With two teachers or more in the classroom, there's an opportunity for more personalized instruction. For example, one of our teachers will lead the whole class discussion, while the other can provide small group support for students who need extra help. This also helps when there is a difficult subject for a student that he might struggle with more. Sometimes all that is needed for success is a new face, someone that hasn't been demanding of him all day. So we will switch up who works with who in our classroom. Like, for example, here we have 3 students in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, and 3 staff in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. So in the afternoons, my lead teacher and I will switch back and forth depending on what the subject is or what their schedule is for the day. But positive co-teaching isn't just about what happens in the classroom. It's also about the relationship between the students and between the teachers. When teachers collaborate effectively, they create a professional environment where both feel supported, heard, and valued, ideally. I'm very lucky to work with the people that I work with this year because we have very aligned views. And everyone is really supportive of everyone. In a successful co-teaching environment, both educators can learn from each other, growing professionally and personally. When done right, it can create a very strong bond, like I have with mine. Whether it's sharing strategies from classroom management, exploring new teaching methods, or just discussing what's working and what's not, which we do. We meet every Friday from 1 to 3 to just talk about what's working, what's not, what might work better, which we do on a daily basis anyways, but it's just a more formal, like, more people involved kind of meeting. It also, I think, good co-teaching is a good way of modeling how, for students, how to get along. If we can't problem solve and mediate ourselves, then I don't know how we can expect the students to do the same. So good co-teaching is a good model for just getting along in life and work for kids forever, of all ages. Collaboration, one of the 4 pillars, is defined as teachers work together to plan lessons, share responsibilities, and make joint decisions. And I think this is very important because it opens a clear line of communication between educators. It allows for consistency, which is huge, especially in special education. Co-planning requires teachers to plan lessons together, integrating both subject expertise and their knowledge of students' diverse learning needs. Effective co-planning ensures that all students require well-structured lessons that address multiple learning styles. It is best practice when both teachers contribute equally to lesson plans and deciding on how to deliver the content, how to access student progress, and how to implement accommodations or modifications, which is key here. Co-teaching models vary. There's one teach, one assist. Station teaching, where students go from station to station. Parallel teaching, which is what we do for the most part, where the class is divided in half with each teacher teaching the same material for a smaller group. In the afternoons, my co-teacher and I will split off. I'll take one to special while she works with the other, and then when I get back, I will take the student she was working with and she'll work with the student that I was with. And I think it really helps for generalization, because there's some things that my student will do for me that won't do for others, but in doing this, we're hoping that he'll eventually be able to do it for whomever asks. And then sometimes they just need a break from us. We've been asking too much of them all day, and they don't even want to look at us anymore. So it really is helpful. But whichever model you choose, each model allows teachers to maximize their strengths and cater to the needs of the students, which vary widely. And another important pillar is that it is very important to reflect. So reflection involves regular assessing and evaluating of the effectiveness of co-teaching arrangements and the impact on student learning. It allows teachers to refine their practices, address challenges, and ensure that both co-teachers and students are benefiting from the collaboration. It's very important because teachers should engage in ongoing structured reflection, even through informal discussions or formal evaluations. To analyze what worked well and what could be improved. This helps to adjust the co-teaching approach to meet challenging or changing needs over time. It is very important to be clear and consistent. When all four pillars are in place, co-teaching can create a more inclusive, dynamic, and supportive learning environment for all students, with collaborative models not only benefiting students with special needs, but also students in the general education program. I think that it is just generally in life, it is a lot easier just to get along with people. Anything is easier if you have a partner in crime.